Manchester United has just gone through one of the most challenging periods in its recent history with the dismissal of Erik ten Hag. Immediately, Ruud van Nistelrooy was appointed as the interim coach. This change has brought a breath of fresh air, enabling the team to achieve a convincing 5-2 victory over Leicester in the Carabao Cup. The match not only showcased an impressive performance following the managerial change, but also highlighted the issues left behind by Ten Hag. During Ten Hag's reign, the fighting spirit of the players seemed to vanish, replaced by heavy heads after each defeat. The media continuously reported on the pressures within the team, compounded by his strict management style, which made players feel as if they were in a military environment. While Ten Hag is a talented strategist, he set demands so stringent that players struggled to breathe. With Van Nistelrooy's arrival, as a legendary former forward of Manchester United, he brought an understanding of the club's culture and the subtle nuances of Old Trafford. In a short time, Van Nistelrooy rekindled the determination of the players, helping them shake off the pressure. Van Nistelrooy's freedom in approach provided new motivation for veteran stars like Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, as well as young talents like Alejandro Garnacho. Joy was evident on their faces during the game, ready to give their all as true warriors, a feat that Ten Hag found difficult to achieve. Ten Hag attempted to implement a complex tactical system that required each player to follow every step outlined in his tactical manual. However, this strategy seemed inadequate when facing teams with a counter-attacking style. United often struggled to handle situations they could have managed better with a simpler approach. In contrast, Van Nistelrooy directed a new approach focused on speed and quick counterattacks. He did not emphasize rigid positional principles or complex ball control, but rather highlighted the ability to exploit opportunities and strike swiftly. This not only allowed players to play comfortably, but also maximized their attacking potential. Under Van Nistelrooy's guidance, Man United applied pressure right from the start, leaving Leicester's defense flustered, which led to an own goal due to United's dominance. Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, top-class players, were liberated from rigid principles, allowing them to reach their full potential. In just one match, everything changed. Casemiro was no longer constrained to a defensive role and was encouraged to participate in the attack, resulting in 2 goals, including a stunning long-range shot. Bruno also broke free from Ten Hag's control and immediately scored a delightful brace. The freedom granted to Bruno and Casemiro helped Manchester United maintain a steady attacking pressure, nearly overwhelming Leicester. A bright future awaits the Red Devils under Van Nistelrooy's new leadership. Ruud van Nistelrooy not only liberated but also stimulated the potential of key stars, helping the team fully exploit their abilities to achieve impressive victories. An important factor in Manchester United's swift transformation is Van Nistelrooy's composure, a legend who deeply understands the club's culture, something Ten Hag struggled to grasp. His presence, as someone who once wore the red jersey and felt the club's pride, has resonated with every player. Van Nistelrooy is not just a coach, but also an inspiring figure. With his friendly demeanor and approachable manner, he easily connects with the team's psychology, uplifting the players' spirits. In the match against Leicester, it was evident that each player was infused with new energy, ready to fight for a common goal rather than just fulfilling their duties. Though he is only an interim coach, Van Nistelrooy has shown remarkable adaptability and flexibility in adjusting formations and tactics. Instead of confining the team within a rigid system, he is always willing to tweak the style of play according to the match situation and the performance of individual players. This has fostered a confident and relaxed spirit among the team. In the match against Leicester, Van Nistelrooy demonstrated his sharpness by directing the defensive lineup scientifically. When Leicester pushed forward, he promptly adjusted the defensive structure, maintaining position and slowing the game's tempo to counter their strong attacks. This tactic not only helped the team avoid danger, but also created opportunities for Manchester United to exploit gaps behind Leicester's defense. Van Nistelrooy's flexibility in reading the game led to a stable performance, even under pressure from Leicester. Thanks to his astute tactical adjustments, Manchester United not only established a solid defense, but also launched quick counterattacks, increasing their lead and causing the opposition to falter. Despite Leicester scoring 2 goals in the first half, Manchester United, under Van Nistelrooy's direction, maintained composure, continued to control the game, and did not allow the opponent to create further dangerous chances. This was a significant departure from Erik ten Hag's style, which was often rigid and flustered when facing counter-attacking teams. Taking over the team from Ten Hag was not just a challenge, but also an opportunity for Van Nistelrooy to learn from the failures of his predecessor. His performance seems to have significantly improved Ten Hag's weaknesses, especially in balancing discipline with freedom of expression in play. One of Erik ten Hag's major weaknesses was his rigidity in discipline, which made players feel constrained and unable to fully express their individual talents. Ruud van Nistelrooy has skillfully learned from this. He does not force players into a strict set of rules, but encourages them to express their personalities on the pitch. This creates an open playing atmosphere, allowing players to shine in their individual roles. Of course, this does not mean Van Nistelrooy disregards tactical systems. He still requires the team to adhere to certain principles, but the system is straightforward, suitable, and effective. As a result, players feel comfortable on the field and can easily coordinate with each other. Manchester United's 5-2 victory over Leicester was not only a moment of glory, but also a sign of genuine transformation. Under Van Nistelrooy, the team has addressed the lingering issues from the Ten Hag era while demonstrating a new level of organization and fighting spirit. This outcome reflects not only the psychological boost from the coaching change, but also Van Nistelrooy's tactical sophistication and leadership mindset. Van Nistelrooy's success stems from his understanding of the players and his ability to maximize their potential. He does not impose excessive pressure, but rather helps the players feel more at ease in expressing themselves. This is especially important for younger players who need encouragement and a sense of security to thrive. His encouragement has generated a new energy within the squad, enabling the team to secure convincing victories. He is also someone who understands the club's culture, which Ten Hag struggled to grasp. As a legendary player for Manchester United, Van Nistelrooy recognizes that the fighting spirit and pride of wearing the red shirt are just as crucial as tactics. With his impressive performance, Van Nistelrooy has not only been an interim coach, but also ignited the passion of the players, allowing them to compete with all their dedication and enthusiasm. Even as an interim coach, he is generating significant expectations for a bright future for Manchester United. The blend of strong fighting spirit, flexible tactics, and excellent adaptability has quickly earned Van Nistelrooy the support of both players and fans. The team not only wins, but also plays with confidence and creativity, something that Manchester United fans have always yearned for. While no one can say for certain what Van Nistelrooy's future holds, the team's flourishing under his leadership shows that sometimes a coaching change can bring not only immediate effects, but also open the door to a new era.